Timer's ticking. Last chance to hit those likes. Let's get the party started.
Let's go! We sound a little bit better. Let's go, man. I don't got the headache today, so I'm going to be very, very loud. I'm going to apologize to Maj right away. What's going on, QM? Dale, Dale's back. He said it's gonna go down. Shout out to Dale. Sierra, what's going on, bro? Handleton, Interactive, Miles. Man, let's go, guys. We got altcoins popping off today. It's a good day today, and we got a lot of shit to talk about, man. Altcoins are starting to look good and starting to finally making those moves we've been waiting for, man. Let's freaking get busy, right? But before we get started, make sure you guys, let's smack up that like button. Let's get all our friends in here today. Let's get a bunch of new peeps in here today, shall we? Like, if we can hit the like button up, maybe we can get some fresh fish into crypto. And, you know, some people could be buying some altcoins. I'm like, holy shit, man. What's going on, everyone, guys? Right now, we know how it is, all right? Right now, we got Bitcoin at 30,372. We'll talk about Bitcoin. We got Ethereum literally above the high at 2127. ETH already making new highs on this beautiful Sunday. Does it have more juice? We'll talk about it, but all I know is, oh shit. Here's me. Index put this in the Discord. I gotta show you guys this. Oh man. Imagine would you guys watch my stream if I looked like this? Would you watch my stream if I had no tooth right here? Holy shit. It kind of fits me though. I could see this down the line, me getting punched in the face by Savvy or something, and I excuse me, I could definitely see this down the line. Maybe one day Savvy just gets pissed at me. He's like, Jordan, stop trolling me, bro, and I just get punched right in the face. You know what I mean? Let's see. Stony, what's going on, bro? Good to see Stony. Caesar. Antonio said newbie. We also have, guys, and we talked a little bit about, you know, Ethereum ran at the highs. Guys, Vitalik's about to bust. Vitalik is about to bust out of his pants. So we'll talk a lot about Ethereum today. Ethereum token's doing well again. We got Arbor back at the highs. We got everything at the highs today. It's a wonderful day. So let's get into it. Let's stop wasting time and let's let Vitalik maybe calm down in his pants a little bit, because he seems like he's liking this girl over here, and he seems like he's liking what he sees on the charts too. I like what I see in the charts too. Shout out to everyone though. Let's freaking go. I finally don't have a headache anymore. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm ready to rock and roll, man. Looks like a real pick to me. Looks like a real pick. Let's go, bro. Let's go. All right. So now that we get off Vitalik, all right. Vitalik's very happy and clappy. We know Vitalik's getting a big. All right. Let's jump into some charts. All right. We got a bunch of shit to talk about today. Let's have a fun stream. Let's get back into it. So Bitcoin 30,374. Bitcoin was just going sideways the whole weekend, man. Just chopping up, just chopping up and down like a freaking kangaroo. Not really much to say about the hourly other than you're just kind of ranging. What I'll say about like the 4-hour time frame though, and what's good about Bitcoin's price action is you didn't actually, well, at least in the next hour, we're not going to make a CME gap. And that's the big thing. I was like, if Bitcoin kind of pumps this weekend, I don't know if I like that because then you're going to make a big CME gap. We might have to come back down and fill it. But we actually closed Friday at 30,487, and we are below that. So we're actually not going to be making a gap to the downside, which is perfect, right? That's actually better. And it allowed altcoins to move while Bitcoin didn't really do anything. So it was kind of like a win-win. Bitcoin settles, doesn't make no gap because we don't like no gaps. And then altcoins get the push up. Absolutely fantastic. And we'll talk about Total 3 coming up in a little bit. But Total 3 is looking juicy. We've been talking about Total 3 quite a bit over here, man. BTC is teasing. It is kind of teasing. Now, when I look at BTC, just to comment on it real quick, I know altcoins are the sort of talk of today, which we would talk about altcoins, a bunch of weekly altcoin charts that just look primed, matter of time before they start getting moves up, right? So 4-hour time frame on BTC actually doesn't look too bad, right? You actually got the 4-hour stocks that are bottomed out, crossing back to the upside, and you actually got Market Cipher actually flipping over to. So you got Market Cipher flipping up, you got the 4-hour stocks flipping up. So the 4-hour it actually doesn't look too shabby on BTC. As you kind of just sit in this little, on the support level at 30,154. So as long as you stay above 30,154, I actually like Bitcoin and like the kind of structure it has of, the one hit, the rise, the second hit, W formation with stocks and Market Cipher coming up on the 4-hour to maybe come up and test those highs, right? The highs, and if we break that, we got 31,400. But we'll talk about that down the line, all right? That's not what we care about today, okay? What do we care about today, guys? All right? What do we care about today? Well, number one, we care about happy and clappy. Everyone get in here and get clappy. I want to see the clappy in the chat. Put the clappy in the chat. Put the clappy in the chat. Thank you. Put the claps in the chat. Even though the song's over, I want to see the claps in the chat right now. Let's get it. There it is. I see Denise in there. Fahid said, when meme coin's dead, when? Fahid, that was so random, man. There's Wade. I see Wade in there, happy and clappy. No, but Bitcoin, guys, I mean, it's really going sideways, but actually, we always see this, man. It's the bears looking for this little head and shoulders pattern. Right, which, I mean, okay, I can kind of see it, but at the same time, it's like, I've seen this so many times on this move up where it's like, it starts to paint this, and the bears are like, oh my God, look at the 1% dump on Bitcoin. They start jerking off, and then it pumps up again. As long as you stay above 30,145, obviously, we'll kind of take it candle by candle here, but as long as you stay above here, I think all is good. And like I said, you do have that one hit, rise, second hit, right? And you're kind of working on this little second low. So I want to see if you start rounding out here and we can come back up to the highs. You break here, right? 30,145. You're probably coming back to 29.8. All right, at the very, very least, and then you could probably talk about the possible head and shoulders pattern potentially playing out and pushing you back. But you got some room to work with there, my friends. All right, you got some room to work with there. Life on Track said hashtag alt season. I want to see a couple more days strung together before I get too pumped for alt season, but it's not looking too shabby. Now, before we go back into Bitcoin, I do want to look at Total 3 because this is the chart that tells us that, all right, altcoins might be on their way to the upside, right? And if you guys have been watching the channel for the last few weeks, this doesn't blindside you, right? We've been talking about so many weekly charts on altcoins that just look absolutely phenomenal. I mean, we went through like dozens, more than dozens of altcoin charts on weekly time frames, just showing how they're just at such good risk reward levels. And now we kind of get a few triggers of those, right? We get multiple triggers. We get, all right, we're seeing Ethereum outpace Bitcoin. That's always step number one you want to see. You want to see ETH outpacing Bitcoin for a little bit. We've seen that now. Number two, we want to see total 3, right, break this all-time high trend line. Hold on, guys. Oh, man. All right, we're good. Had to get up with the phlegm, sorry. We're seeing total 3 break out of the all-time high trend line, all right? That's number 2. So we got 1, we got 2. Because you guys can see total 3 breaking this to the upside. That's what I kind of want to see.
Strap up.
Right?
We're going to the moon.
And that's getting Vitalik very horny, right? It is breaking that Dido out of his pants, right? The wick is tearing through that pant, okay? And holy shit, this might be underselling. I think I did this 50% too small. I think this should be twice as big, and maybe it will be tomorrow. Maybe this will be bigger tomorrow. But you can see the absolute carnage coming in right here, guys. So total 3, yeah, I'm good. But total 3 is peeking its head over this. So we've wanted a weekly close. Okay, we got the weekly close in 50 minutes. So as long as we don't see altcoins minus Ethereum and Bitcoin take a massive dump in the next 50 minutes, okay, we are going to get a weekly close over this, which is good, right? Really, really good. We know what happened, when total market cap's broken this, right? Total market cap broke it down here. So since then, it's pretty much been up only since then, right? Now, that's not it, right? We also have seen Bitcoin dominance, okay, which I know everyone's talking about, do a massive swing failure pattern to the upside. And, this could turn around at any second, and this might not be a dumping back to the lows, but Bitcoin dominance has taken out this high, swung fail the high, okay, and is now coming back down. So Bitcoin dominance looking a little shady too, right? This could change, okay? Tomorrow, Bitcoin dominance could just freaking moon for no reason, right? I'm not a big fan of doing TA on Bitcoin dominance, but you are at resistance. So you got total 3 breaking out, you got ETH outpacing Bitcoin, and you got dominance at resistance. Sets up for what we're seeing today, which is a fiesta. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to the moon.
It sets up the fiesta, okay? The fiesta of fiestas, all right? So I just want to get that out. I wanted to get the overallness out in the air of why I'm excited for altcoins. Obviously, we got to kind of let this play out now. We got to see if total's going to get that really big push. Let's see. I'm so glad I became a Bitcoin hodler first and a Bitcoin trader second. I don't have the time to watch this shit all day. Nice, Wayne. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah. Everyone should be probably a hodler and then also learn how to trade, because learning how to trade makes you learn how to deal with your emotions, right? Every hodler should also know how to trade a little bit, as far as knowing when to sell and buy. It's fun being a hodler until you realize, oh shit, I gotta sell this at some point. I mean, you gotta, But let's see. Two Wolves said easy money. Easy money. I let's not say that, right? Let's not say that. But just to kind of go with, I'm saying that before I get back into the charts, I'm kind of looking at the overall big picture here, guys, because that's what really matters. The big picture matters, all right? We want to talk about, what's Bitcoin doing on the 15-minute? Oh my God! I think we're all in this we're not in this for a 10% gain, guys. We're all in crypto for bigger. Let's not kid ourselves here. We're not in this game for a 10% gain, all right? So it's important to look at the big picture, all right? And take your microscope out and look at the big picture. Oh, I got it. Oh, we're good. That cough I did earlier was fantastic. That cleared out all the mucus. Wes said, bro, curious. I feel XLM will make a big comeback. XLM? I mean, if XRP does well, XLM will do well. They almost always are directly correlated with each other. Almost freaking always, man. If you see, whenever you see the XRP days where XRP's pumping hard, XLM's always right behind it, pumping just as much. Like when XRP was getting that big pump earlier in the a couple weeks ago, XLM was pumping too. So yeah, Wes, I agree. If XRP does well soon, which it's due to do well. You expect XLM to do well too soon, My 20-cent Phantom is doing okay. Nice Fallen Angel. Nice job, man. Nice job, man. All right. So anyways, just going back to kind of my point here, guys, is Bitcoin, all right? And we can keep talking about this all we want, but, Bitcoin's above this huge previous support level, right? From January 2021, July 2021, and May of 2022. Huge previous support that was acted as resistance that we've now flipped, okay? So that was a big key, right? That was a big key. And we've talked about a lot of times where I think a lot of people were scared to get into alts. Like big players were scared to get into alts down here because Bitcoin was still below that big resistance point. So they thought, what if Bitcoin can't get back over this and starts dumping, altcoins will get crushed. Now that we've gotten back over that, right? You guys can see, well, alts are starting to pick up at least a little bit of steam. We haven't gone crazy yet. We're nowhere where we want to be. We're in this for more, We're all in this for more. Let's keep it real. Keep it real. But the fact that Bitcoin's flipped this key support now and is back above this, this was a lot of bears and validation. Now they're all changing their perspectives, right? Now that Bitcoin's up here, you're hearing all the bears change their minds, right? All of them were saying, if Bitcoin gets back above the 55 EME on the weekly on a close, I will be bullish. Nope. If Bitcoin gets back above 28.8 on a weekly close, I will be bullish. Well, that's about to happen today. But they will still say, I'm not gonna be bullish until Bitcoin does this.
Stupid.
It's just gonna be a higher raising of the bar. Eventually, they're gonna be like, Bitcoin will get a pullback, and they'll be like, see, I told you. At every single resistance, it's like, I'm not bullish yet. Bitcoin pumps more. I'm not bullish yet. Bitcoin pumps more. It's like, okay, that's just acting like the herd, man. The herd wants to buy high when it feels comfortable to buy. You know what I mean? Like that's what got most people in trouble in 2021 is buying when it felt comfortable, right? So now that we're up here, I think this will make more retail be like, all right, Bitcoin's at 30K now. I might be feeling a little bit more comfortable to buy altcoins, which, if we come up to these retracement levels up here, that's when we're going to start being a little worried. So, Bitcoin's up here. I would say, we look at Bitcoin on the RSI. There's a little 3-day bearish divergence that's a little bit sketch right here. We can get over that if Bitcoin gets one more pump. So you guys can see you have lower highs on RSI and you have higher highs in price. So there's a little bit of 3-day bearish divergence, but we've seen this before. So I'm not going to put too much weight into it because I haven't really seen too much weakness for Bitcoin just yet. But, if Bitcoin gets one more move, say to like 31.4, it should clear this and you shouldn't have bearish div anymore. So keep an eye on this, right? It is there, but, we had it before and Bitcoin still moved up higher. So just keep that in mind, though. Keep that in mind. Excuse me, guys. Get happy and clappy or get the F out. Get happy and clappy and get the F out. You heard Wayne.
Rant alert.
If you ain't happy in here, get the hell out. No, I'm just kidding. I want everyone to be in here. I want the bears to be in here. I want the bulls to be in here. I want the trolls to be in here. Okay? I want Vitalik's Shalom to be in here. Okay? I want everyone to be here. Right now, everyone's not here, though. Everyone's not here. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Let's look at Bitcoin on the daily time frame. Yeah, the daily's just kind of doing whatever. Like it is what it is. I guess you still have some bearish div on the. It's not really bearish div actually. They're pretty much the equal highs on the RSI, so I'm not too worried about that. Right. So just keep an eye on this. I'm still looking up here, and I still see I still see us coming up to 31.4, right? And that's where we probably get a little bit of headway as Bitcoin comes up here, right? I do think you'll find some resistance at 31.4, and you'll probably settle in there for a little bit, kind of like we do at every resistance, right? At least that's my take right now. So I'll let you know if that changes, but, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. The pencil necks. You know what the pencil necks are doing, guys. The cone heads, the pencil necks, they're all the same. They're all the same, peeps. They're going to come in here and say, but Jordan, haven't you seen the macro, bro? Haven't you seen the macro? Like, JP Morgan told me to sell everything. You know, haven't you seen how bad the economy is getting? Like, it's really, really bad. I think I'm gonna wait till all-time highs to buy. Like, I want to buy when it feels comfy. I want to buy when everyone wants to buy, because that's always the best time to buy. So I'm not buying yet, Jordan. You're an idiot. You're so dumb for being bullish on an asset that's down 87%. I'm gonna buy when Bitcoin gets back to all-time highs. All right? And I'm going to make it, not you. All right? Friggin' pencil necks. You can't get rid of the pencil necks, guys. Every day in my comments section after the stream, I get one pencil neck that's always in there saying, you're dumb. And I'm like, okay, you're just salty that you're missing the run. Don't call me dumb, man. It is what it is. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hassan's a visionary. True. Hassan is a visionary. Let's back up those likes, buddy, guys. Let's get it. All right, I had to troll a little bit. Someone mentioned a pencil neck, so I had to come in with the pencil neck theory. All right. Buy the top and the bottom is the only way. Yes.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
All right. Anyways, Bitcoin at 30,337. That's not the story yet today. The story is altcoins starting to wake back up. Let's check on some altcoins and then we'll come back to Bitcoin. I'm gonna look at some weekly charts. It is the weekly close. We're probably gonna close with, once again, the highest weekly close for Bitcoin looks like since May 16th of last year. Approaching almost a year of like year-to-date, or not year-to-date gains, but almost 52-week highs. Almost, which is getting pretty cool. You know, but we'll come back to this a little bit. I want to check on some alts because alts are the alt of the story today. If you want to look at some altcoins, just put them in the chat. I'll try to do as many as I can. Just understand that there's like 20,000 altcoins now. Like, I'm not going to get to all of them. So don't be that Karen that comes in the chat and goes, but Jordan, did you not say Jordan's not looking at my altcoin? He must hate me. I can't get everyone's alt, you know? It is what it is. So let's get to some altcoins, man. All right. I'll come back to Bitcoin's weekly charts. Like I said, a lot of them are the same, right? This is a super bullish weekly close, guys. The fact that we are getting a weekly close above 28.8 is absolutely huge. Absolutely huge of getting back above these previous lows in the weekly closes. That is massive shit. That it ain't no joke. And it's fantastic, but we'll get back to that in a little bit. Let's go to Coin Market Cap real quick and just see some of the shit that's going on in the markets today. What do we got going on over here? Some of the biggest gainers today. INJ. Let's freaking go. I know a lot of you guys getting hyped about INJ.
To the moon.
Let's freaking go, guys. That's what I'm talking about. APT. How many altcoins are there now? 23,394. That's crazy. I remember back in like 2018, there was like, and it was in the hundreds, man. Now you got 24,000. Good luck, man. Rocket Pool still going nuts. INJ's up 131% in the last 30 days. That's crazy. Casper's a hot one. Everyone's talking about Casper. Casper up 12%. And that's the L1s. The L1s are starting to wake up finally. So you got AVAX, one that we've been talking about, great weekly chart, 6% up today. Solana, great weekly chart, 5% today. BNB, right? I thought BNB was dead. What happened to BNB? Got BNB up 5%. Litecoin up 4%. Litecoin halving. I still think it's going to have a good thing on Litecoin here. Atom's waking up. We got Atom up 4%. Then you got some of the other ones. Arbitrum bouncing back up today. That one has no joke. And then, yeah, so Doge. I mean, you got pretty much everything. Everything's mostly green today besides ones that pumped yesterday, right? Let's freaking go, AVAX. Let's freaking go, man. Jordan swallowed a frog. I guess so. Listen, I think I would rather swallow a frog than deal with my nose the last 3 days. I would rather swallow. If you gave me two options, right? If you gave me two options, would I rather swallow a frog or deal with my stuffy nose for 3 days? Just give me the frog, bro. I will eat the frog live. I will eat the frog on stream with you guys. 100%. I don't care. I'll eat the legs, the eyeballs, the brain, the ass, the shit in the ass. Okay? I will eat everything in the frog. All right? Maj is over here going, oh my God, I wouldn't eat the shit in the ass. Okay. Let's see. Eat some George. No, I would never eat George. That's going too far. You know, if you see George's crusty lips. I'm just kidding. George has beautiful lips. You know. All right. Before we get into alts, I kind of want to get into looking at more of this generic stuff because we're gonna get back into the groove of the normal stream structure back in the days because now we have more shit to talk about. All right, fear and greed. We got 68 on the fear and greed, so we're not yet in that extreme greed yet. So I'm not too like, oh my God, we're getting to it. We're getting like crazy greedy. We're getting a little greedy. But we definitely ain't getting to that point where it's like, oh my God, people are like ridiculous. Everyone's still shorting. And that's why you're seeing Bitcoin and ETH keep going with these short squeezes because everyone keeps shorting, man. Right? You can see it based on funding rates and things like that. Everyone keeps going short, man. Right? So yeah, we're at greed. I'm not too worried. I want to see like an 80 to a 90 read for me to be like, holy shit, everyone's way too greedy. Right? So we're still down here. I want to see like up here 2019 or 2020 or 2021 up above an 80 for me to like be shitting my pants. You know what I mean? Eat some. Let's see. Challenge. Let's make George bearish. And then the other thing, one more thing, guys. This is the most bullish chart to me. This is the most bullish chart to me, guys. You got Bitcoin at 30,000, ETH approaching 2,200. Yeah, it's a ghost town in here, right? The crypto search term, it's the lowest it's been since like before Bitcoin's last bull market, right? Ain't no one searching crypto yet right now. It's like I told us like a bullish divergence. Prices are going up, yet interest is going down. That is bullish. That is bullish because you know how markets work. Interest goes down until everyone gets to a point where they feel comfortable to buy, right? When does people start feeling comfortable to buy? When Bitcoin gets close to all-time highs, right? So I want to see this continue. I want to see interest go down, Bitcoin go up. That is what I call the ultimate bullish divergence. If I start seeing Bitcoin's price go up and interest go up,
Rant alert.
It's time. It's time to pat the bags and go home. All right, anyways, let's look at some alts. So Ethereum, 21,181. You did kind of swing fail these highs, so short term it's like a little iffy. I kind of was saying that earlier though. Ethereum on the 1 hour time frame kind of broke these highs, right? You back tested, you got another move to the upside. But you kind of swung fail the highs. So I guess let's let this play out in the short term. But, like I said, it's a 1 hour time frame. I'm kind of getting away from looking at these super short term time frames. It's like, it's it is what it is, If we zoom in a little bit, I guess, yeah, it is what it is, man. I would say if we start, it's not the best looking one, especially on like the 1 hour. But it's kind of like Bitcoin at the 4-hour time frame. You know, the only thing I don't like is the close. The close here, the wick above, and then the rejection, right? So the one short-term time frames are looking a little bit on Ethereum here, I would say, right? It's the swing fail. It's the high, the swing failure of the high. Looks a little bearish, I would say, in the short term. Though that's a dangerous word to say with Ethereum lately. It's looking a little bearish because I've seen Ethereum do absolutely crazy shit. Absolute crazy shit where it looks super bearish and then it just says F you to everyone in the room. So just be careful on that. But I would say, I mean, you're at 21.18. As always, if you're feeling a little bit nervous in the market and you're feeling like, holy shit, next week we might dump, hey, great time to be taking some off the board if you're one of those people that is more of a short-term outlooker, you know? Great point to be able to take them off the board at 21.118. I can't wait till a 3 trillion market cap. A 3 trillion market cap would be pretty dope, huh? We didn't even talk about that yet. But yeah, ETH, I would say short term. But we go to the weekly, man. Let's go out to the weekly time frame on Ethereum. It's going to be a hefty close, man. An absolutely great close on Ethereum here. If we look at the weekly time frame, let's just get rid of this. Look at this, man. I mean, ever since that breakout, and this is why it gets me so pumped for Total 3, because you saw Total 3 breakout in a very similar chart as this, and we've seen what Ethereum's done since then, right? Of the breakout of the all-time high trend line. But you look at the weekly, like, man, you're breaking a very, very key high here, right? A very, very key high and very, very key lows from back here in 2021. So ETH on the weekly, in my opinion, I actually think ETH looks better than Bitcoin on the weekly time frame because, listen, ETH's already back above the summer lows, right? It's way above the summer lows now of 2021, where Bitcoin's still kind of in that zone. So ETH, to me, ETH just looks freaking good on the weekly time frame. That is a fantastic close. I mean, and I look at the weekly, as long as this doesn't turn into like a swing failure pattern this week, as long as we don't like dump next week, right? Way below, and it's like, holy shit. If you close up here next week, you got to be looking at, I mean, yeah, you got a little wick here. You know, am I too worried about a wick? No. You look at the next weekly closes, you could be looking at freaking like 2,500 on Ethereum. And I know you're going to have all the trolls that are coming in and say, wow, Jordan's calling for 2,500 on Ethereum. He's such an idiot. Okay, once again, you were probably the person at 1,000 calling me an idiot for calling for 2K, okay? If we close here again next week, and this is not like a big, like, okay, we have a high, we swing fail the high, we come back down, you got to be looking for 2,500, man, right? But yeah, I mean, ETH to me looks really, really nice, and it's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic, in my opinion, like where we are with this chart. Just absolutely fantastic here. ETH coming home in the moon. ETH ain't going home, bro. I'm sorry for everyone that wants to accumulate ETH. You know, I personally don't think ETH is going home. You know, like ETH is on a new life. Okay, if I don't know where is home. Where is this home? I'm pretty sure it's like down here. I don't think ETH is coming home, bro. Like, I think ETH's new home is, you know, where it is now. I think it's going to settle in its new home. You know, to get ETH to go home would take something pretty substantial, in my opinion. Like that, at that point, probably crypto is just getting blown up. For ETH, if ETH is going down to $600 or some shit like that. At this point, you know what I mean? Smack the likes. Yeah, Interactive. Let's go. Shout out to Interactive. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. So sorry, I got a little crackly voice, guys. I'm trying my best. We got the Claritin kicking. It's making me a little drowsy, though. But that's okay. You know, whatever it is. But the nose is clear. The head is clear. Now we just got a little throat. And once that's gone, we're off to the races. We are off to the freaking races, guys. All right? We're off to the freaking moon. Just like at least with this chart. So we'll watch this. I think the weekly looks fantastic. We're probably gonna end up closing like this. But yeah, man. But yeah, what's this? Oh no, what's this? Oh yeah, it's another meme. I'm digging the memes today. This is the bear today. This is the bear after the weekly close today. Actually, after the weekly close this week, all I heard 2 weeks ago was ETH is going to dump on the new upgrade. Oh my God, ETH Shanghai? The Shanghai unlocks are going to be dumping Ethereum, bro. That's all I heard 2 weeks ago. So this is a shout out to all the bears that were telling me ETH was going to dump in Shanghai. I salute you, and I salute you for being the herd mentality that is never right. I salute you. I salute you. Okay? Thank you for the sacrifice. Thank you for your shorts. And thank you for fueling the move up higher. Okay? Thank you. I appreciate you. I just had to do that one for you. It's a little bit sentimental, a little bit personal for me. Okay?
Rant alert.
There you go. Let's go. All right. Let's go to some altcoin charts. Altcoin charts. Let me see if you guys put it in the super chats here real quick. Let me go over here, down here. Wes said, bro, curious. I feel like XLM will make a big comeback. XLM, like I said earlier, XLM follows. XLM follows. What is it? Where's XLM? Let me bring up XLM real quick. XLM follows XRP. So XRP had a move up kind of before everything else a couple weeks ago. Where the hell is XLM? Right here. So let's see. I mean, here it is. I mean, it's like, okay, the setup is there. It's the same setup as every altcoin that I think looks really, really well. This is weekly time frame, by the way, guys. So if we dump on the 1 hour time frame, okay, right? Yeah, I mean, I agree. It's the same setup, and you're seeing this. You're seeing this across the board. Okay, you're seeing the all-time high trend line being broken. You're seeing it broken here, right? You're seeing it then back tested, right? So broken, back tested, get the continuation, right? The best thing I'll say about XLM though, like I said, it almost just follows XRP over and over and over and over again, bro. You know, over and over and over again. So yeah, I think it has a very similar setup. I think you're going to see it play out very similar to other ones. And if you look at, you know, where the kind of the last rally started, it was right here back in October 2020 at the kind of the exact same point. Funny enough, you know. So interesting point, you know. You're kind of just consolidating here, you know, which is cool on the weekly, you know. But I agree because I actually think XRP is due. I think it's due. I really do. I don't know. You guys know I have this little feeling in my ball sack. I feel like something's coming with XRP. I never say that, by the way. But I feel like something's coming. Oh, Franco. Franco.
Bruh.
Franco. Please don't do that. Okay? Franco.
Stupid.
Just kidding. I love you, Franco. Shout out to Franco, though. You know, and for these, it's, you know, it's you could just bring up the bull market support band. Let me bring that up real quick. Right? Let's go to the bull market support band. Or the 50. Where's the 50? The 50 moving averages. Here we go. Yeah, so we're right at that resistance now. So if we actually look at, let me just make this, let me make this clear real quick. Let me make this reset settings. There we go. Let me get rid of the 20 right here. So like I like to get back above the 50 moving averages to be super confident on this one. You're seeing many already do it. XLM's still below. So you're kind of sitting right at that right now. But if you notice, you know, when did we start going up in the past? It was after we got it back above that, we back tested it, and we got some continuation. So now what I want to see is, right, us get back above this bad boy, which you're at right now. You're kind of sitting on it, right? You need to get back above that. But you've done everything else. You've done everything else what we wanted to see, which is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We just need a little bit more juice to get back above this bad boy. All right, let me see what else you guys said in here. Dot. We'll check out Dot. Let's do Dot. Let's do some polka dot. I'm going to stick to kind of the bigger picture today, guys, because I think that's what really matters. Like I keep saying, guys, like, are we in this for like a 10% pump? Maybe some of us are. Not me. And I think these alts are at fantastic positions. right? Dot's another one we've been talking about down here, man. Dot on the, right, I mean, you come in, hold on. Holy shit. All right, we good? All right, we're good. Basically, Dot, let me do this. Dot coming back down to the 2020 lows, right? Before it kind of started its last big run up, last bull market. You basically came down to that same exact position, okay? And you're kind of seeing everything kind of playing out too, right? You're seeing the all-time high trend line being broken. You're seeing you coming back down, back testing, an area where you back tested last time before you had that big run to the upside, right? You got one more barrier here. Just like XLM is these 50 moving averages, which sometimes can be a pain in the ass, right? You're coming up to those right now. That's the big test. And we'll keep watching that. Rudy said, gee, stop smoking, man. I will never smoke. I've never smoked a cigarette in my life. Just kidding, I have. I've smoked a few cigarettes, actually. Usually back in the days when I was drunk, I like to smoke cigarettes. You know, you guys probably had those days back in the day. You never smoked cigs, but like if you had a friend who was smoking cigs and you were drunk and you kind of wanted a cig too. I think we all wanted those days. You know what I mean? We all wanted those days. Teacher said, where's the W formation? Well, here's what I'll say about that. Where's the W formation? Teju, I think we're late on it, right? The W formation to me was this. The low, the rise, lower low, okay? And the rise with the weekly bullish divergence. This was the W formation here, right here, right? Which is actually, if you get a W formation with weekly bullish divergence, right? This is on a total 3 chart, just for example, right? You get the low here, get the high, 25K, come back down, make a lower low, and you continue up. There is the weekly W formation, okay? With, lower lows and higher lows, right? That was your weekly W. You know what I mean? In theory, that was your weekly W formation, right? Which I think is actually even better than if it was just like your normal little W formation where you had an equal low. You know what I mean? But yeah, this was your W formation. I'm just using total 3 as an example. You know what I mean? So that's my take on that. I think if you're looking for this to come back down, to look for a W formation, I think you're already too late on that. This was the first low. This was the second low, right? And now this is the rise, right? Continuation. That's my reading of it. You can read it differently if you want to, That's my reading on that. But back to Dot. Yeah, Dot's kind of right here, right? Dot's kind of right here. For these alts, I'd look for, if Bitcoin does what I think it's going to do, right? This is all assuming Bitcoin's going to do what I think it's going to do. I would basically look for this, right? These sort of summer lows, right? We've seen Bitcoin already get back to it. We've seen E30 over it, right? I look for alts to come back to these summer lows, so that's about like 1037. It's a good target there, at least for now, right? And we'll kind of play it out. We'll play it out like that. Let's see. Coleman, I agree, man. Coleman, good point in the chat, man. Good point in the chat. Yeah, we've talked about that a million times, Coleman. We got a swing failure at the highs. Now we got a swing failure at the lows. Anyways, that's Dot. Let me see what else you guys are saying in here. Let's see. Mike Reinhardt said, can you look at flow? Let's look at flow, man. Flow. Let's see. Flow. Let's see what we're looking at here, man. So we got flow. Let's do this. Where is the freaking thing? Here it is. So we got flow, kind of with that same setup, right? We got the, come on, give me that damn magnet, bro. Give me the damn magnet. So you got flow, 116, right? You want to get back above that level, right? And then we can kind of say the same thing. You got, see, it's still the weekly bullish divergence that hasn't played out for these altcoins. It played out for Bitcoin, but you got the lower lows on the weekly, you got the higher lows on your oscillator, right? On a weekly. We've already seen that play out for Bitcoin, right? Alts to me are coming next, right? This one, I don't know too much about flow. It's not the best chart, to be honest. Let's look at flow over here. Flow, let's give me a better chart on flow, man. Holy shit. Let's look at flow. There we go. It's a little bit better. A little bit better chart. But yeah, like we said, we have bullish divergence on the weekly time frame. Okay. We're just kind of waiting for this to come back. I want to see a reclaim of this low right here. Or I should say, let's take the close because we got rejected on it there. Kind of reminds me of Sol's chart a little bit, right? The previous low from June, you want to see the reclaim back up here. And then we can just play this as a range, right? You got a low. If you break back into the range, we'll play it back up to 322. But yeah, I mean, you're just getting the green dot now on the weekly here. It is what it is, man. I think you're just going to have patience with these altcoins, right? There's not really any price action over here to kind of give you any key support levels or anything, but it's just the patience on these, right? The weekly bullish div, you broke below the June low. We've seen many alts get back into that range already, and we've already seen them have big runs. You know what I mean? We've already had them seeing big runs, bro. So let's get it. Let's get it, man. You get patience with this one. All right, a move above 136 is the key, though. That is the key. That is the key. Psycho Pearl said there's no cash left to pump BTC. Psycho Pearl, I've heard that many times, man. I've heard that many times. There's no cash left. Psycho Pearl, you know where the cash is coming from? All the bears in disbelief. All the cash is coming from all the people who are saying there's no cash left. It's kind of full circle, you know? All the people saying no cash left will be the people buying that are going to push it higher. You know what I mean? That's the funny part about it. Let's see. So that's flow. I'm just looking at weekly charts today, guys. I think we got to look at the big picture. You know, it really is what it is. Let's see. Chris said Jordan said Cardano won't pump, and it pumped. I never said that actually. I actually said the other day I bought some Cardano because everyone's making fun of it, and I think it's gonna pump. So Chris, stop spreading FUD, bro.
Rant alert.
You're wrong. Let's see. The cash is there, but it's all the rich people who steal from the poor. Facts. Absolute facts. Wake up Asia. I can wake up Asia, man. Let's wake up Asia a little bit. Let's wake up Asia. Bitcoin kind of just settling in. It's a fantastic day today, guys. I love taking money from bears. It's fantastic. Everyone keeps trying to short. It is absolutely fantastic, man. Everyone keeps trying to short ETH. They're just getting wrecked.
There's no cash left.
Let me see what's going
on.
on. There's no cash left to pump Bitcoin. That's always my favorite one. Let's see. Let's wake up Asia a little bit. Let's do it, man. Let's wake up Asia a little bit. Let's do it, man. Wake up Asia, boy. Let me see the sushi in the chat. Get the sushi going in the chat. Let's freaking go. Come on. We're not letting Asia sleep, John. We're waking up Asia right now. Shout out to Psycho Pro. Thanks for the super chat, though, bro. But the money will be coming from the peeps saying, where's the money coming from? Come on, let's wake up Asia real quick. We'll jump back in. Lyman said no one is shorted here. Let me see the sushi in the chat. Come on, bro. Give me the sushis. I want avocado maki and I want some California rolls and some Philadelphia rolls with cream cheese with tuna. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's enjoy some sushi tonight. There's the sushis. Come on, let's get some sushis. All right. Enough sushis, enough sushis. I'm getting full. I'm getting full. We can't take all these sushis. There's too many sushis, man. Holy shit. There's too many sushis. All right. Who else we got here? I'm going to kind of go through these real quick. We did Flow. Appreciate the super chat, Mike Reinhardt. Wes said, room service enters my hotel room and you see and ask me, are you also in crypto? Yeah, Jordan as well.
There's no
what I need
volume.
to buy. I said FTX, Luna, ICP. FTX, Luna, and ICP. FTX actually pumped like 100% the other day. You know, it's like you never know in crypto, man. Right? They said they're going to try to relaunch their exchange. Who is dumb enough to use FTX now? Holy shit. Who is dumb enough to come out and say, you know, I feel comfortable using FTX. I think I'm going to put all my money back in there. You got to be an absolute idiot to go use FTX again. All right? I don't get it. I don't get it. But I think the general person in the world probably has an attention span of about a year. So most people will probably forget and say, you know, I'll use FTX next time. I wouldn't put my money anywhere near FTX. Holy shit. All right, so we did Flow. What's Bitcoin? Bitcoin's kind of just hanging out, guys, still. Ethereum, kind of just hanging out. Kind of just hanging out at the moment. What was all the, let's look at some of the cryptos we've been talking about a little bit, right? So, you know, AVAX, right? I put my little thumb to, like, when we started talking about saying it was good buys. AVAX, literally just a fantastic setup, right? June low, you deviated the low, right? Came back down, retested it again, boom. Now you got AVAX trying to break out of the downtrend and probably take this inefficiency up here. I wouldn't be surprised if AVAX comes up higher than most people expect, as long as Bitcoin can settle in, right? But you have a lot of inefficiency up here on the chart, right? AVAX in the weekly looks absolutely fantastic. From that low, you know, up about 40% at that point, right? Sol, which, you know, we talked about over here up until this point, right? This previous low from May, right? Deviated that low, came back in, once again, retested it. Sol up about 5% on the day, and I believe it's up.
We're going to the moon.
Sol from that point's up about 30% as well, right? It doesn't even seem like they're like a lot of these are already up that much, but they're already up a pretty good freaking amount. What else? What else we been looking at here?
The guy said thanks for the tip. Smiley
Litecoin.
face. I'm dead.
Litecoin continued to crush it, man. Right? Originally from this low down here, from the Litecoin halving, Litecoin had been crushing it. Litecoin's about to, so close to breaking that freaking $100 level, man. It's so annoying. Can Litecoin just break this stupid $100 level so we can come up to 147, man? Holy shit. Can you come up to 147, Litecoin? I know you're going to do it, so stop trolling. Okay? Stop taking your time and trying to shake out everyone and just come on. Just come on, man. Can we just get up there? But no, Litecoin still looks pretty good. Green dot on the weekly. Stocks are crossing back to the upside, right at the highs. I still see 147 for Litecoin over the course of time. And yes, I am talking about Litecoin. I'm bullish on Litecoin for this year alone. And then, like I said, I'll probably sell my Litecoin into something else after the Litecoin halving, which is in July, right? And yes, I am talking about Litecoin. Don't come at me with the jokes, all right? Oh, Jordan's talking about Litecoin now. only for the probably the first half of this year, to be honest. Adam's another fantastic one in the weekly time frame, right? Right off this support, we were talking about, okay, Adam just making higher lows, man. One touch, two touches. Now you got that third touch at support. Adam at this point.
Mike Johnson, yes, we do ignore you.
Up 16% in the last 3
face.
days, but
Smiley face.
you're just
Who
breaking
cares?
that in the weekly now, right? You're just breaking the little weekly resistance level. Now, once again, we don't buy breakouts, we buy Tesla support, right? So another one where no one wanted to buy it because it was red. You hit support, gets a big candle, right? Now you got a massive weekly bullish engulfing candle. And this one looks ready and primed to come back up to at least 1568. But yeah, I mean, I could go through all of them, right? I mean, they all kind of move together. You know what I mean? It's absolutely beautiful. The market just goes in symmetry. Just goes in symmetry with each other. You know what I mean? New Turk, what's going on, bro? He's always coming in here with a clown face. I scooped Adam at 9 smackaroos. Let's go, Anderson. You got it all the way down here, man. Nice. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, you got it on the second little retest. You little scoundrel, you. I see you out there, you little scoundrel. Why am I calling you a scoundrel? I don't know. I just feel like doing it today. Oh, man. Cadena. Oh, we got a lot of Cadena fans in here today. Oh, I got the green glow on me. We got a lot of Cadena fans in here today. That's pretty dope. Arbitrum. This one, it just freaking keeps going nuts, man. This one keeps going nuts. I got my bull market hodl bag now, right? I'm not really worried about this one anymore. But Arbitrum, when we were talking about down here, right? Short-term time frame because it's new. 1, 2, 3, right? The 1, 2, 3 higher lows structure after the breakout, and then the back test, right? We were saying like this is probably a good point to pick up some Arbitrum over here, right? I actually think it was on this low, but whatever. It was down here, right? Fantastic, back tested. Now ARB from those lows, right? We're not gonna take the absolute low. Let's take from like right here, up about 50%. Feeling pretty comfy with that one. Feeling pretty good. This one reminds me of OP. Just gonna feel comfy with it. You know what I mean? Excuse me, man. What's going on, Craiga? Craiga, what's up, bro? Is that Craiga from back in the days? Shout out to Craiga. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Near. We could talk about Near. Near was another one we were sort of discussing. Who is Near? I have it flagged here. Here we go. Let's go Near on the weekly here. Yeah, see, dude, they all have the same chart. That's what's fantastic. That's why I'm very optimistic here because look at you broke the weekly downtrend. Look at it's every chart. It's the same, right? You break the weekly downtrend. You had the macro low right here. Look what you did. You back tested the macro low. It's that simple, right? Got the little thumbs up there. Bada bing, bada boom, right? Now, if you probably didn't buy this exact wick, but even from the lows here, it's about a 30% move already, right? Not looking too shabby. So Near, and like I said, for these moves, just target major resistance points, right? I mean, it's hard to really know where these are going to go. You have no idea, right? You have zero idea where these could go because you just don't know where Bitcoin's going to go at this point, right? I think it's going to like the mid 40Ks. Where does that put alts? Who knows, right? I mean, we don't even know if alts, you're going to get like that really big alt season, right? We still don't know at this point. But as far as targets goes, I would say targets don't matter to me this year, guys. For me, it's this year. I've said like this is the accumulation year for me for the next 2 years. Is this year? As to me, I'm looking at these and I think they're at sexy levels, right? Especially a few weeks ago. Now they're coming up a little bit, right? But a few weeks ago, beautiful shit. Beautiful shit. Multi said, I think I'm addicted to buying BTC. Nice. He's addicted to buying BTC. That's what I'm talking about, man. Joey said, you feeling better? Yeah, we're feeling a little better, man. We're feeling a little better. I'm feeling a little tired, right? But no runny nose, no headache. It's more of just the throat and it'll be a little tired. That's all, man. But we're good. I'm good enough to be on here. So am I really that bad? No. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, man. Let's be freaking honest. ETH is ETH. Bitcoin's at 30,322. Let's zoom in a little bit on ETH. What's ETH doing in here? ETH getting a small little rebound. Nothing crazy. Small little rebound in here. You're trying to hold these highs, right? So some big whale in here is trying to hold above these highs on the close. You got 3 minutes to the hourly close, 3 minutes into the weekly close. Let's get some hype in the
Strap
chat.
up. We're going to the moon.
Let's keep smack up that like button. Can we get to 500 likes on today's stream? I think we can do it, man. It's an exciting day. It's an exciting time here in crypto, man. It's an exciting time. Teju said, now everyone wants BTC. Is it heating up? Does everyone want BTC? I don't know, man. Teju, I could just go to this chart and tell you that. Okay, here is my problem. Okay, when with the common narrative of everyone's bullish. Okay, I will tell you guys why that's not true. Okay, us in our little crypto bubble, we are our crypto bubble. okay? We are a very small amount of the population, okay? So here's my take. In our bubble, we can be bullish, okay? Like I said, we're a very small bubble. We're probably 0.1% of the population. That's probably overshooting it. In our bubble, majority can be bullish. But that means everyone who's not in our bubble is still bearish because they're not in the bubble. You know what I mean? If everyone was bullish, I'll tell you this. If everyone was bullish on assets right now, you wouldn't see crypto search like this, okay? You wouldn't see that. You would have people searching, what's the best altcoins to buy? You know, should I buy Bitcoin? You know, where do I buy Bitcoin? You're not seeing any of those search terms go up, right? So my worst thing is hearing everyone's bullish, so it has to, the run's over. Everyone's not bullish. Everyone, like I said, everyone might be bullish in the bubble, but in real life, do you hear anyone talking about crypto yet? No, no one. Zilch. It's crickets, right? There's a big difference between everyone's bullish and everyone who's already into crypto is bullish. Of course, we're in crypto. You know? Shit, normies. Thank you. You want to be scared when normies are bullish. Thank you, Bath. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the right word, man. Yeah, normies are not bullish. Okay, thank you. I couldn't think of a better word than that. Thank you. It's comfy in the bubble. Let's see. People already know what it is. Yeah, but Mike, if that was the case, right? Don't give me people already know what it is. I've already made this assumption before. Okay, how come if I type in Turkey? How come if I type in Turkey, okay, and I go to the past 5 years, how come every day on Thanksgiving, Turkey Google search terms go up? Everyone already knows what Turkey is, right, Mike? Right? Right? If the case was everyone already knows what Bitcoin is, why are they going to search it? That's a terrible argument. I'm not saying that to be mean. If that was the case, how come when I search Turkey every Thanksgiving, it goes up the same amount? Right? Look at it. Look at Turkey on Thanksgiving every year. It goes up the same amount. You know? Look at this. Look at this. Right? How come if I search Christmas? Look, every year it's the same amount, but people already know what Christmas is. You know what I mean? That's not how it works, you know? And if that was the case, you could have said everyone knows what Bitcoin is in 2017 when it arguably was more, not more popular, but was more mania, right? Let's go to 2004 to present, right? Look at 2017 actually had a higher Google search term, right? And then 2021 became up. Because 2017 was freaking crazy. I mean, 2017 you had everything going up 100, 200x. It was even crazier than 2021, which is crazy, you know. What about how to take cost profits? Let's search it. Let's search it, Bath. Why not? How to take cost profits. Let's see. Type you don't have any search terms. That's how you know. That's how you know no one's taking profits. Let me just type in costs. Let me just in sell costs. All right. All right. There we go. No one wants to sell costs. All right, there we go. All right, 30,322. Anyways, about 30,322. I was going on a tangent there, but I hope you guys kind of understand what I'm saying. It's like we're our crypto bubble. We're always going to be kind of bullish, you know, in a certain way. Normies, though, they could care less about crypto or even stocks right now. They only want to buy those when they're at all-time highs, right? That's not being mean. That's just saying it how it is. It's true. All right. Anyways, what do we got? What else are we looking at? Some of you guys are talking about Gala. Let's look at Gala here. Yeah, see it. It's the same little thing, man. It's I guess a little different. All right, Gala Weekly. Once again, same thing broke out. came in back tested a key support level from October. Got a nice little bounce. Right, and now you're kind of just waiting for, we've seen total 3 breakout. We've seen all these altcoin charts individually kind of break out. Now we're just kind of waiting for that, we're just kind of waiting for, that second little impulse here, right? Which you got to think if you go to like the small time frames, excuse me, man, it's right at resistance on the 3-day, So obviously take that for what it is. If you think it's going to come back out and back test one more time, it could, right? You don't really have the that little double bottom structure you look for here, right? Quite on this one. So, you come back down here again, maybe sweep the lows, come back down like this, maybe. But like bigger time frames, it's all about this, right? You hold 3, it's all about risk reward, right? You hold around 3 cents, it's all good, right? So anywhere in this range is kind of up for grabs. It's up for grabs, my guys. It's up for grabs. We got the weekly close, by the way, for BTC. Weekly close came in at, let's see, we came in a nice 30,357. Nice weekly close. Like I said, we closed above at least the wicks of all these lows, right? So now we got to kind of fight this. The close is at 31,800. 31,800. We got to get back over that level, right? But we're making our way. We're making our way, man. Slowly, but surely. We got to get there. Fear and Greed has at 69. I was bullish, but now I feel different. What was that, 68? Now it's 69? Oh, shit. I'm feeling scared.
Everybody panic. We're going to 0.
I'm feeling scared. No, listen, like, it's almost that point where it's getting heated, right? I don't think it's too heated yet. But like I said, guys, my overall goal is just to get to these retracement levels. I know that looks kind of far away, but it's not, right? I mean, we're at 30K now. 40K would be another 35% move up, right? That is literally a sniff in the wind for BTC. If you think that's a lot, it's not, right? Considering the fact that Bitcoin has already come up over 100% here, right? What's another 30%? That's really nothing, right? I know it seems like a big jump, 30 to 40K. It's really not. You know what I mean? Like, and this is where I think it's, the closer we get to here, the more overheated I think Bitcoin gets, So we're getting there, right? We're getting there where it's gonna we start getting to 35, 36. It's like, oh shit, this is getting kind of the point. That's where I think you're gonna have the normies start coming in, thinking that we're gonna go straight to all-time highs from here, right? They're gonna start jumping in right in here. Oh, we're going to all-time highs again, and then it's gonna pull back, right? They're gonna go, oh my god, I was wrong. It's still the bear market. They're gonna sell, and then the halving's gonna be coming in. Oh my god, I forgot it was the halving. Oh shit, it's too late. It's gonna dump back down. Don't worry. Oh, all-time highs. I'm gonna buy. I don't know. I actually sound like that, guys. I'm talking like a normie, even though that's not how they talk. But yeah, we're almost there, bro. Like, we're almost at that point where it's getting interesting. Let's see. What's 30% between good friends? Exactly. What's 30%? 48K is when Reddit bans Reddit Buttcoin. I'm waiting for it, man. Buttcoin is insufferable, bro. Buttcoin is so insufferable, man. Like, you guys know I'm a big troll. Like, sometimes I want to go in there and troll, but it's like I just feel bad for the people in Reddit Buttcoin, man. It's like, what? Point to the doll where Reddit Buttcoin. touch the doll where crypto hurts you. It's like, oh my god, man. Holy shit. All right. Anyways, guys. Some of you guys put some other stuff in here. LB. Shout out to LB. He said, can you check out Zill for me? I absolutely can, my man. Thanks for always coming in, LB. LB Crypto always coming in with the positive vibes. Shout out to LB. He's not in here like Reddit Buttcoin freaking saying Bitcoin's a scam and all this shit, right? All right, let's see. Zilliqa. Let's see, Zilliqa. This one actually, the thing about this one, oh man, this was a decent one down here, right? Because like you had basically the 2019 highs, you had the 2020 highs, right? And then you basically deviated below, got back above, held it as support again, you know? So like, this is another one. It's like as long as you stay above 2.5 cents, you gotta like this area for like some like, you know, some accumulation or whatever, you know? You gotta like this general area. It's pretty beautiful to me. Now this one's kind of wacky, kind of had this big pump here, kind of throws off this chart here. It's kind of wacky. But overall, I think it's a lot like the other ones. It's like you're right at the 50 moving averages, you know? Excuse me, guys. Hold on. You're right at the 50 moving averages. It's like, man. You're right there, but you're sitting above the 20s, right? So the rise, the retest. But, yeah, the weekly is just your classic little kind of deviation below the lows, or below the previous highs, and then retest. It's pretty nice. I like this one, man. Just it doesn't have a clean little trend like the other ones do, you know? But the thing with this one is if you could crack this level here, there's just a lot of imbalance on the chart there, you know? That could easily get taken pretty easily with a move to the upside here on ZIL, you know? And I think it seems like that's impossible. And like, oh my God, how is that going to happen? It's the fact that you're saying, how is it going to happen? That's exactly why it would. You know, if we haven't learned anything from this year already, is asking how it's going to happen is a death sentence, you know? But you got a lot of inequality here on the chart for ZIL. Like I said, like this is a fast move down that never got retraced, you know? If it can move down fast, it can move up just as fast. Never say never. Never say never on this one. So I think ZIL on the weekly looks pretty dope, man. Just like most of them. Just like most of them, bro. You do need a water chug. I do, man. Daily looks great for me. That's why I like it. The daily. Let me see the daily on this one, man. The daily on this one. Yeah. I mean, it's this structure, right? It's this structure. It's the, look at the 1, 2, 3. The 1, 2, 3 higher low structure, right? Dump 1, 2, 3. Just waiting for that impulse. This is where you would expect the impulse. You know, after the 3 higher lows, you would expect the impulse now. You know, you're at key resistance though, right? So I would say that, but this is where you would expect to see that move to the upside now. Let's pick BTC getting a little pullback on the weekly close. It's not really a pullback, man. It's down like $20. It was such a boring weekend where it's like, oh my God, we're seeing a $20 move. This is great. This is absolutely fantastic. But yeah, ZIL 1, 2, 3. Boop. I look for that, man. Bring back the jug. Oh, the water jug. I could bring back the jug. Remember back in the days, I used to chug the jug like a freaking maniac. I used to drink like that. I think that was horrible for me. I think I was killing myself with that. I think I was legit chugging like half of a jug of water every single stream. And like halfway through the stream, I think I had to freaking piss my pants so bad, but I just wouldn't. Because that's when I first started streaming. So like, I didn't want to be like, hey, can I go take a piss? You guys know me now. I'd just be like, bro, can I just go take a piss real quick? And I'll be back. Back in the day, I was too shy to say that. But dude, I used to chug a whole jug of water and just sit there having to piss and just like smacking the floor with my feet. You know, it was crazy. You need that jug? We do need that jug, huh? We need the damn jug. Oh, we need the damn jug. All right. Phantom and Doge. Phantom and Doge. I'll do Phantom. Phantom. Let's see. Why did I put the little checky here? Oh yeah, the back test. Ooh, Phantom on the weekly looks. Phantom on the weekly looks absolutely insane, right? You got the high here on August 2022, right? So you have the W formation with the lower low, right, and the higher low. Weekly bullish divergence already played out, right? Just to kind of point it out, right? Rise, back test, you know, and now this is when you should get the impulse, right? We talked about phantom down here a million times, back testing high. It looks super bullish on the weekly, daily, right? And now you're finally seeing that move back to the upside, right? You're obviously not going to buy the wick, but if you buy for the candle close, it's up about 35% at this point. But, you know, this one, dude, I wouldn't be surprised if Phantom comes up and tags, you know, you can come up and tag these highs, right? I'll start with this wick, about like 87, 88 cents here on Phantom over time. Because, yeah, you got the weekly back test, but you go to the daily too, right? You break a daily trend. You're breaking daily trend. Daily's a little up there, so you could do one of these, a little back test and up like this to kind of reset the daily here. But, yeah, man, this is one of them I think is set up very nicely for another little run up here. Very, very nicely. It's kind of like a big head and shoulders pattern, but obviously I don't think it's going to play out that way, right? But kind of got the big pump, and then it rolls back over, right? Little left, little head, little right. Woo, that would be brutal. I hope that doesn't play out, but it would be pretty crazy. Chart looks like it's giving us the finger. It kind of does. It kind of does. We don't want that big head and shoulder here for Phantom. That would be pretty damn brutal. And then Doge. You know, one we were talking about a long time ago on Doge was the retest of this support where we had the falling wedge. And everyone wants to say, oh, but Elon put Twitter on Doge. We were talking about this before that. Okay? We had lower lows, lower highs, falling wedge, 69% chance to break to the upside. Broke to the upside, right? Obviously dumped after Elon took off Twitter from Doge, or Doge from Twitter. But now it's coming back up again. So Doge on the weekly, right? Just 1, 2, 3 higher lows, right? That's the setup. 1, 2, 3. Now is when you, in theory, should get that impulse back to the upside, right? After a year long, actually this one's been over a year actually. Almost 13 months of sideways action for Doge. That's a lot of consolidation in here, right? And if a 13-month range breaks, it can get kind of interesting, right? So Doge slowly creeping its way up, you know, obviously 15.862 I think is a possibility, right? But we got to kind of keep chipping away at these little short-term resistance points, right? Keep chipping away. Let's see. Where's my Viking music? You can get the Viking music, man. The Viking music. We love the Viking music. The Viking music. See Doge at the daily. Just kind of retracing. You got to get some momentum here. Right? Break these highs. Let's see. Algo's been boring as fuck. Oh, excuse me, language. I didn't mean to say the F word. But, yeah, it kind of has been... Algo is one that it always kind of tricks you, and it's like, you know what? I think I'm going to give Algo a chance. It just never moves, man. It's just... I always hear, oh, Algo, the fundamentals are so good and all this, you know. But this one just, it's a slug, bro. It's a slug. And it looks so enticing on the weekly. Oh, my God, man. Like, just look where you are in the trend. I mean, you're right back to where you were in 2019, right? Where Algo went from, 20 cents up to, $2.62. You're right back at 20 cents. Right? And you're forming a W formation at that previous low. You gotta love where it is on the chart, but you need the buyers to come in to like push you up, you know? This one's just a freaking slug. It really is. It really is. I've given Algo way too many chances in my life. Never again. It's right at resistance though. I mean, technically speaking, you're coming in right at resistance, But man, it is a freaking slug. But the risk reward is like anywhere from here down to like 16 cents is fantastic risk reward. Like this is where you want to be scooping shit up, is at the bargain bid lows. But you just need the freaking buyers to come in and push this shit up though. That's it. You almost said frack like in Battlestar Galactica. Frack. I think I've ever seen Battlestar Galactica, but I'm gonna say frack anyway. Frack. I'll say it anyway. I've never seen that. There's so many movies I haven't seen where I'm always like, I haven't seen this movie. And then people are like, bro, you haven't seen that movie? I'm like, yeah. And it's incredible. There's so many great movies I haven't seen. But I used to watch so many movies. It doesn't even make sense. But I usually stick to one genre, Audio pickle? Let's do audio. Mike wants audio. Let's check out audio. Audius. Woo! Man, this one's coming up off the lows. Man, Audius has been pumping, man. Let's get a pump song going for audio. Damn. This is a great example, right? Let's just clear this chart. Audius, right off the last consolidation it had. Man. All right, I know this, like, you're looking at this chart, like, that's not even a big move. It is. Like, this is at 3.5x. It doesn't look big, but it is. So audio crushed it to the upside. And this one actually, on the higher term time frames, excuse me, guys, I'm apologize for my voice, man. It's more annoying for me than it is for you. Trust me. As someone who has to come on and stream every day, this is probably the most annoying thing that could probably happen to you. Trust me. You could make the case. I'm not a big, this pattern or that pattern guy, but as you approach this key resistance point, it's more about the trend shift. It's about the lows. You make it a lower low, then a higher low, right? And that trend shift, right? The dick and balls pattern, we like to call it, right? So, I mean, this one could easily get back up to these. Right? It's all about these June lows, right? 67 cents. If you break this level, I could see that being a possibility. Shit, you're right there. This is one that looks this one just looks absolutely girthy. The monthly probably looks freaking. Yeah, the monthly looks like this one just wants this full send to 67 cents. The monthly just looks fantastic on this one. There's nothing there on the monthly. This one just wants a full send to 67 cents. Fantastic. Right off the last weekly consolidation. That was the bottom, It's so funny looking back at these. It's like literally the last consolidation was the bottom for audio, right? It's so funny. But fantastic. I'll take it all day.
Wrap up. We're going to the moon.
Fantastic, man. ARB? Where's ARB? Let me just make sure I got all these. Psycho Pearl said there's no cash left to pump Bitcoin. Shout out to Psycho, man. You're my favorite troll. You're my favorite troll, Psycho. You're in here trolling every single day. I think half people are in here trolling every day. Why can't we all be friends and not troll? Just kidding. I like to troll sometimes. I'm waiting to troll hard. I told you guys, I'm waiting to troll hard until once I see 40K Bitcoin, then I'm going to troll like no other. But it's only when we get to 40K. Let's see. A Dalen, can you look at Synapse? I got you. Let's see. Mike Dawson said, remember you ignored NFT Worlds. I ignore so many coins now. Like I said, there's 20,000 alts. I have to ignore 20,000, There's way too many now, Back in the day, it was like, all right, everyone talked about the same 50. Now it's like that. Now it's like it's a freaking zoo out there. All right, Synapse. Oh, is it? Let's do ARB. Is ARB getting a move? Where's ARB? Where's my little ARB chart? ARB. 167. Look at ARB, and then we'll kind of look at Synapse for my guy, Adolin. Synapse, my man. All right. Yeah, so ARB's getting rejected off the highs again. It's got rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Probably because it's Bitcoin's coming down a little bit. ETH is coming down a little bit. ETH is coming down to test the support again. So we'll see if ETH holds there. ARB, short term, you know, I really like ARB for the bigger picture here. You're right at the 618 retracement, 1618 retracement. So like this is an area where you're gonna kind of battle with for a little bit, you know. Next one's up $2 though, you know. But you might battle here. Hell, you might get a pullback from this point, you know, after you friggin' went berserk here, you know. Like you pretty much pumped 50% with no pullback there, right? So whether you pull back or you just go sideways and flag it out to the next run, I like ARB though, you know. Like I said, you're at the 1618, so like it's a point of a battle. It's a battle point, you know. I like ARB, but I hate saying ARB. I don't like the name. Yeah, we should. Let's call it Trum. Let's call it Trum. Let's not call it ARB. Let's not call it ARB. Let's call it Trum. You know. No, but you know me. I'm super bullish on ETH. So I'm super bullish on the L2s on top of ETH. Super bullish on OP. Super bullish on ARB. Still bullish on Matic, even though it hasn't moved a freaking snail. It's moved like a snail lately on Matic. Asia nuke. The Asia nuke. I've been waiting for the Asia nuke. All right, let me do Synapse. It's almost time for me to call it, man, because the voice is going. Oh, man. It was fine. Now it's gone. It's great. All right, Synapse. What do we got on this one? Synapse. What is Synapse doing? Let's do Synapse. It's the only chart we got. Shit. Okay. It's not too much going on with this one yet. Just range bound. You know, down, up, down. You know, just range bound on the weekly. So like for this one, right? If you really wanted this one, you just try to get it as close to these lows as possible, right? Or if you wanted to be safe, you could wait for a breakdown and then a swing fail back in. And as soon as you see that swing fail back in, you can say, okay, I feel a little bit more confident getting in there, you know? Right here, you're kind of just in the middle of the range, you know? So it's not too much to really say about the weekly on this one. Daily, let's see. Daily. The daily time frames. You gotta love the dailies, guys. Dailies are always nice. The dailies are always fantastic. It was a wedge that you broke out of, right? 69% chance to break. You broke it to the upside. Now, usually on these, you do at least do the 0.5 retracement. And there's a big wick on the daily there, right? So, not going to zoom in too much. Daily stocks are a little bit toppy, right? I can see this one squeezing, right? Over time. Squeezing up here. But you're going to need a pullback at some point because that daily stocks are like freaking locked to the highs, you know? Literally locked to the high, bro. On Synapse. Excuse me, man. All right, so that's Synapse. I think the daily looks good, right? Broke out. So that's not too bad. Weekly is just not enough to say, right? It's an accumulation range, right? But you want to get it closer to the lows to feel a little bit more confident on this one. On Synapse. You know, my man? So, not too shabby. Asia dumping so they could buy sushi. So they could buy sushi. I think, well, Hong Kong is opening trading for crypto in June. So that could be kind of dope. And then they can out here trading and they can get all the sushi they want to have, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. Is there any? Do we got any Asians in here? I think it's Japan that likes sushi. No, not China actually. Japan likes sushi. China might like sushi too. Anyone in here from China? Do you guys do like sushi as well? Let me know in the chat, man. Latest skillful. Take it easy, bro. NFT Worlds. Mike Dawson said, yes, we do ignore you. Who cares? The guy said, thanks for the tip. I'm dead. Shout out to Wes, man. Shout out to Wes. Kryptonio said Harmony 1. All right, we'll do Harmony 1. And then it doesn't seem like Bitcoin wants to really do anything much tonight, guys. Same thing with ETH. ETH is kind of just holding these previous highs. We'll see if it can hold. You got a little kind of like a swing fail pattern on ETH here. Not the sexiest price action there. All right, Harmony 1. Let's see, Harmony. Harmony 1. Let's go over here. All right. Man, this one got freaking demolished. During this time period, holy shit. Harmony got sent back down to the shadow realm. Holy shit. All right, so you broke the weekly. It's the same thing, man. It's the same thing. Let's just mark off this low. It's the same thing, man. It's the breakout of the weekly, right? You break out. You got a low. You got a previous high. You back test that again after the breakout. You know, this is where you would look for the impulse, man. This is where you would look for it. It's there. You know, you're just waiting for the buyers to come in now. That's it. That's it. Let's go to the daily. I think this is a 618. Let me see. Yeah. Right at the golden pocket on the daily, right? So if there's a time for a retest, it's probably now, right? So these highs, won't be surprised at the 618. You bop those highs, and then try to go for it. Because look, you're right at the golden pocket. So you're gonna have a lot of shorts opening up here. A lot of people taking profits there in the golden pocket on the daily, right? So just be wary of that. Like I said, weekly, just kind of like everything else, man. It's just kind of sitting at key support after breaking out in the weekly downtrend, you know? Bears are attacking us. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see what happens here for BTC. 30,075 on BTC. We're getting a massive dump on the BTC on the BTC chart. It's over, guys.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
It's over, guys. That's it. That's it. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pack it up, boys. Holy shit. You better get into your shorts. You better hold on to your shorts and get in shorts because it is over for Bitcoin. Holy shit. Look at Bitcoin dumping. Oh, man.
Holy E-shoes. Rocket, rocket, rocket. Audio
Let's
is
see.
fire, fire, fire.
13K. Us bears haven't even started yet. That's the thing we're waiting for right at the point. It's over. It's over, man. The run is over. I want to look at how's DXY doing today. Let me zoom in on this. Obviously, we just opened. DXY is kind of looking a little Emmy there on the 1 hour, man. Looking a little Emmy there. Just can't really build too much momentum there on the dollar. You know, it was a good pump up last week. If the dollar breaks back below this, though, right? This 101.45. If the dollar breaks back below this tomorrow, the dollar's dumping back down, right? Because this was a nice little reclaim. But if you can't hold this on a dump, it's worthless. That was a worthless reclaim, and you're coming back down. Stock market futures are green, right? Get the S&P up, NASDAQ up, Dow Jones all green. It's kind of one of those weird days where everything's green. Gold's green, stock markets are green, crypto's down. It's an interesting day there outside of crypto, I guess I should say. You sound like Bob. I do kind of sound like Bob. Looks like they're selling some Bitcoin for alts. yeah, just keep in mind, guys, there's always the possibility the government sells off some of their Bitcoin, right? They sold off 1/5 of it at like 28K, right? And they said they were selling it at 1/5 of it in batches, right? And they moved it to one of their wallets on Friday. So if you see a quick spike down, it can always be that. So just keep that in mind. Just putting that out there, right? To keep in mind. Let's see. Selling everything, buying back again at 50K. Nice. That's the way we do it, man. We selling everything and we're buying back at 50K. That is the true normie mindset, for sure. For sure, guys. Holy shoot, audio is pumping. Yeah, audio went nuts. We looked at it already, Wes. Audio went freaking bananas to the upside. Absolute bananas. Up like 3.5x from the lows. Doing absolute fantastic. Fantastico. Fantastico. Let's see, ETH at 2,100. 30,120. You know what's bad when I see the bears come in and they start jerking off to a $100 move? You know they had it bad. You know they had it really, really bad. When Bitcoin dumps like $100, they're like, oh my God, Bitcoin is dumping. Look, it's over. Those are the best. You know, never gets old to me. 0.5%. You know, for me to get like, I guess, I don't want to see Bitcoin at least break 29.8 from like, holy shit, this is craziness. If you just dump back here and you come right back into this range, like, let's see what Bitcoin does here. It's one of those things that on this run up, we said so many times, we're like this whole range right here was like, okay, bulls get a massive pump. Bears try to push it down. They fail, right? But the whole time, like, oh my God, Bitcoin's dumping. Bulls bring it back up. Oh my God, Bitcoin's dumping. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over until it's not, you know.
Check audio again.
Maybe this time it's different. Maybe this time the bears got the juice. We'll see. But if I've learned anything on this uptrend is the bears' juice is very short-lived on this uptrend, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. Check audio again. It's mooning. It's mooning up even more than it was earlier. Oh shit. Oh shit. Bro. Bro. What? It's on 50% in the last hour. Holy shit. This thing pumped 50% in 30 minutes. Holy guacamole. It's over. Wes, you just made more money than the Bears did in the whole bear market in 30 minutes. Nice job, Wes. You just made more money long in this than the Bears did in the whole bear market. Congratulations. Look at that, man. 50% pump in literally 30 minutes. Look at the 15-minute candle. Oh, my God. That's going to be one of the biggest 15-minute candles I've ever seen in my life. Holy shit. And we just talked about it. Like, that looks super good, right? That daily time frame just looks like, you know, that kind of head and shoulders, just accumulation formation, you know? And boom! You know? They said 67 cents. All of a sudden, not that far away. Not that far away there. Craziness, bro. Damn. That's insane. My lungs are feeling that thing. It's so long and thick. So long and thick, Craig. Oh, shit. Let's see what Bitcoin does, guys. We're coming down 29,917 on the corn. Is the U.S. government coming in and sending us back to the shadow realm? Is it Asia? Who's sending us back to the shadow realm today? Maybe it's because we woke up Asia. Maybe it's because we woke up Asia. We're dumping hard. We're down a total of 1%. Let's see what we do here, my friends. A 1% dump will send us back to the shadow realm. No, in all seriousness, you guys can see I'm clearly just kind of chilling. I'm not worried about this at all. You know, if this comes down and then it comes up like this, and it can't get back into the range, okay, and it comes down like this, you'll probably say, okay, it's probably pretty bearish, at least in the short term. And you might come and test these range highs back down here at 28.8. But, you know, as we like to always say, count the chickens into the chickens hatch. I don't know where that saying came from. I made up that saying. But at the same point, if this dumps back below here, takes out the stops below this, right? And then reclaims back up, that would be bullish as hell, right? So you can either look at a dump as something that's bullish, as in the market makers coming back down, taking out longs from below this low, right? Stopping them out and bringing it back up. Or you can look at, you know, a breakdown, a retest, continuation, depending on what happens here, right? So, you know, there's two ways to look at things. Let's see. I have a buy order at 28.8. Let's see how this plays out. Everyone panic, man.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
Drinking bowls, salty tears. I'll give you your 1 hour candle, man. You know, I will give it to you. You deserve it. You deserve it, man. You do. You really deserve it, bro. Let's see. Let's see what happens here, man. I'm curious to see if we'll do one of these. You know, a dip below and a reclaim. If you want to take out all the people longing from over here. Excuse me. I'm burping up a storm right now, bro. As a bear, Bitcoin drops another 78%. I'll break even. That's funny, man. Hit Bitcoin drops below 78%. I'll be break even. Let's see. Run on the longs before the push up. Seriously, bro. Seriously, bro. CZ will buy the dip. CZ is out of cash, you know. But somehow CZ was out of cash and we still got this move up somehow, right? It was always funny. It would be like, oh, we're only pumping because CZ's buying, right? And then CZ was out of cash right here. And then Bitcoin went up again, right? This was a 12% move up somehow. All right, let's see what we do here, guys. Let's see. Running the longs before pushing it up. A little dump should pull Savvy from the dark again. Yeah, I haven't seen him, man. Where's Savvy, man? I've been looking at his Twitter. There's been literally it's been a ghost town for Savvy. Been no videos. There's been no Twitter. You know, it's been a ghost town. I get it though. Like, you know, you don't want to get freaking trounced every day on Twitter. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, you got to take a break from Twitter. Twitter could get pretty hectic in there sometimes. It could definitely get pretty hectic, right? Especially in the bear market. Holy shit. Twitter is like a freaking, just a place for weed to grow, you know? Let's see. Darth Maul candle. Let's see the Darth Maul candle. Let's see if Vader can come out the woodwork here, guys. How low are we going? I mean, at this point, like I said, what I want to see here is, okay, if Bitcoin dumps through, does it just take out the longs and pump back up? Okay, or, you know, basically called a stop hunt, right? Where everyone who went long over here, right, in this area, basically put their stops below this low because they think they're safe, basically comes out, takes those stops, use that liquidity on the stops to then push it back to the upside. If that doesn't do that, right, and just kind of breaks down, then you're probably looking at a test of these highs over here, right? About 28.6 to 28.8 area over here. So let's see what happens. You're retesting the 50 moving average right now. The 50 can sometimes give you some good support. So 29.8 is the previous low, and it's the 50 moving average on the 4 hour. So that could hold you up too. You could. It could, man. This is all short-term time frame stuff. Like, for anyone holding Bitcoin right now, like, what's this shouldn't really mean anything to you, to be honest. Uh, let's see. Let's see. You guys are funny in the chat. You guys are funny in the chat. Guys, if your opinion, like this is why the biggest thing you got to teach yourself in the markets, right? If your opinion is changing based off this candle than it was 10 minutes ago, you got to check your emotions, man. Like that means you're just an emotional freaking wreck, right? If you were bullish here, but now you're bearish because of this candle, you really got to check your emotions at the door, man. Like you got to do it, man. You really got to do it. A 1 hour candle should not make you think, oh, I'm bullish and now I'm bearish, right? Big time scales, right? Right? If right here you thought Bitcoin was going to 40K, but now you think it's going to 20K because of this, like it's like, come on, guys. This is what gets retail wrecked. It's changing your mind after a 1 hour candle. Come on, man. Cold Crypto said spicy. It's very, very spicy. Very, very spicy. All right, guys, we're kind of holding the support. Holding the support at the moment. Let's see if we end up holding it. I was bullish, now I'm bearish.
I'm gonna buy the top and I'm gonna sell the bottom, guys.
You know? U.S. government just dumped 1,090 Bitcoin. Did they actually? Is that actual news? Let me double check it. If that's news and that this is all we dumped, that's bullish. If that actually just happened and this was it, that is bullish as hell. Let me see. Oh my God, these freaking guys on Twitter, man. These guys are funny. Let's see. I want to see if that's true. I'm not seeing anything about that though. So I don't think that's true. I don't think that's true. Unless I'm just not seeing it. He said I sold. I don't see anything about that. I was gonna say if they did and like this was the dump, I'll be like, that's it, man. You know? I don't think that's it. Not at all, actually. Let's see. Oh, VSUN, I think. You think. It was kind of random that it was right after the weekly close, though. Like, you know, if that was that, and this is the all the dump that you get off this, like that you got, that's pretty nice. John said trolled. Troll, I got trolled, John. We always get trolled in here, you know what it is? We always get trolled up in this bitch. You know. It is what it is. Brian said the chat wouldn't lie. Shout out to Brian Miller. Brian Miller in the chat. My favorite bear. Easy said, are we going to zero? Yes, we are going to zero. Absolutely. Excuse me. That's their plan, though. Yeah, they're going to be selling it off. They did, like I said, they did switch it to their wallets on Friday, the U.S. government. So they are going to be selling 1,000 Bitcoin, right? But we don't know if they do it over OTC, which means that they do it off the exchanges, so it doesn't affect the price, or if they do it on the exchanges. We don't know, right? So it's kind of one of those things. It's like if you see a big spike down, right? It could just be the U.S. government selling 1,000 something BTC. Who knows? The only way I think someone has the account, or someone has the wallet address. But that's really that. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it here just because my voice is going freaking going to zero here. The voice is retracing to the 0.618 Fibonacci. Like I said, to watch here, you know, if this does dump down and it reclaims like this, that is super bullish. Okay, if it dumps below this low, reclaims, super bullish. If it dumps below this low and then can't reclaim and starts to come back down again, probably coming to 28.8, right? 28.6, 28.8 range, right? You might not even get that low though. Like I said, you're at the 54-hour EMA, right? Very strong support usually, right? Which also correlates with this previous low, right? So that's a Probably have a lot of people with buy orders right here at 29.3. And that's why you're kind of sick in there right now. Let's see if it's enough to hold it there, though. All right. I'm out of this bitch. Let's see how tomorrow ends up. Stock market futures green, DXY green, gold green, crypto red. So, interesting little mix to go into tomorrow. So I'll catch you guys later. As always, have a fantastic night, my friends. And let's keep this rolling. Let's keep this shit rolling. All right. Have a fantastic night, guys. Peace.